It's now time for your Dancing Rewind. Last night was Latin night on Dancing with the Stars, and the performers went all out trying to stay in that race for that mirror ball trophy. But as we know, not everyone survives the elimination, and last night, social media sensation Amber Rose and her partner Max were sent home. Yes. How did you feel about that, Ann?
You know what? You have to be exciting on the show, and you have to keep improving. And week after week, it was just kind of same old, same old. Nothing memorable, nothing exciting. So no surprise.
And right now, our resident choreographer, Ann Reynolds, we're going to go over the worst and the best from last night, starting with Jana Kramer. She did an Argentinian tango. Now, she was a big winner and still is showing off. Basically, she got a 40 out of 40.
40 out of 40. And last week, we just started to talk about her making the top three. And this week, top of the whole night. This was probably the best Argentine tango we've ever seen on the show.
Wow.
Watch out, Derek Huff. We didn't know much about
In
Gleb.
the rain?
In the rain. This choreography was incredible. We talked about last week they had to do something to stand out because Gleb is the professional that nobody knows.
Right.
Everybody knows this guy now, and he's
so saucy.
Very sassy. And you know, the technique, what was great about this dance is it was choreography, but it felt as if they were just doing it impromptu. That was such a strong dance.
Well, she's now in the top three yet again. Easy. Now, James Hinchcliffe, who's been impressing us this entire time, almost perfect. He got a 38 out of 40. He still remains on top.
Well, the great thing about him is I don't think he needs to worry about making the finale at this point because he's been so consistent from the beginning. He's someone who not only has the great dance technique, but he also has that chemistry. Did it match Jana's last night? No, not quite. But he still has it. And I think what I love about him is, for a man, he's able to do the extension in his arm and the little details that he does.
Can anybody reach her? I mean, she did get a perfect score.
Well, this was the first night, so we'll have to see if she can stay consistent with it. But, you know, James he's been good from the start, so I think he's going to stay in it.
Someone that I've been rooting for this whole time, my man, Calvin Johnson. Let's see how he did. He had a slow start this season, but at Megatron, nothing can get past him right now. He's moving his way up to the top with the tango, where he got 37 out of 40. I believe this was his highest score to date.
It is, and a perfect time to do it because you're going to start seeing these stars get cut, even though they're not horrible. And so last night, again, the chemistry, he hadn't been able to get into character. Last night he did it, perfect timing. The dance moves, again, with the Argentine tango, it has to be these the little flicks of the foot, and he was able to do it. So hopefully he'll continue to improve each week and stay in the competition.
Now we're seeing this more with the athletes, where this connection. Here's Lori Hernandez. Now she has been in the top, but I mean, she's only a teenager, so what they're saying is she's emotionally not connecting with a lot of these dances, and that's a percentage of these competitions. So maybe it's just because she's too young.
She's very young, and as an Olympic gymnast, you're someone who's working on as an individual, so having a partner is very different for her.
This is true.
And so her tricks and the things that she did, she's sharp as can be, she's spot on, but when you have a dance where you watch Jana's where that emotional connection is there also, this one just didn't quite compare. 37 out of 40, it's still great, but can she win this?
Well, lots of high scores as of last night, and the eliminations will continue. Make sure that you check out Dancing with the Stars back next Monday at 8 on our sister station, ABC 22. And thank you so much for coming in. We'll see who lasts next.